Mother's Day, what it can do to you. Mother's Day. How those words can play and play. Like the sweet kisses placed on those warm foreheads when our children are sick. We are the ones who they run to when their boo-boos need to be bandaged. The ones who worry when something feels a little off. We are the warrior women who have to bear the seed until it bursts from us, taking a piece of us as it grows. Our children take over our minds. They take our heart as if without them it could never beat on its own. Our blood flows within their veins. We are their vessels for 9 months. And then we are the boat to which they float upon until they can finally stand on their own. Then we are the anchor that they cast aside until we are needed again to steady their feet once more. Motherhood comes with so much responsibility, a job that we never get to retire from. As those children emerge from our womb, we awaken something deep and primal and so powerfully strong. I never knew what motherhood really meant until they emerged from me. Motherhood for me was truly a terrifying thing. Some women are born to be mothers, while others fumble along the way. We make mistakes. We really have no clue on what to do. Advice helps, but you see, motherhood is life-altering. You shall never be the same. You shall never know how you made it through. I can remember my oldest son's birth so vividly. It was truly the most painful thing. I don't think I could have survived without my own mother by my side. Now, as you know, I am adopted. I did not grow within her womb, but an adopted mother is definitely a stronger and more selfless love than I've ever seen. She was with me throughout every pregnancy, holding me, cheering me on. I would have never made it through without her. Those first nights were so hard, sleepless and weighed down with things I had never dreamed a new baby could do. My mother would rush in and take my son and let me sleep. It seemed her and I learned together what a newborn baby really could do. I laugh to myself now. My son is lucky to have had my mother always rushing to his rescue. I am very grateful for that mother of mine. Throughout each birth, I was always terrified of the final ending. The ending where you have to push those little gifts out. It seems it wasn't the pain, but more of the releasing. You finally have to let go. You can no longer keep them inside, safe and nestled. You have to lose a part of you, a part that grew and grew. The feeling of those first kicks from inside. The rolling around, amazed and weirded out by the joys of carrying all that life inside of you. But you have to let go. They have to make their way, so you push and push until you can feel the release. Scared to death because at first sight you can't see. And you have to see, do they have feet? All their fingers and toes? Do they have hands and bones? Ah, the joys of birth. Then comes the teaching. Teaching yourself along with having to teach them. Patience is a must when motherhood comes to play. I must say, I have not yet mastered the art of patience. I pray for this every day. Patience can get you through the hard days, but most of the time we rush through, which is why we probably always lose our minds and all the tasks that we mothers have to do. I want to say motherhood is the most exhausting, confusing, and also the most rewarding thing to do. But then as they grow, they take the shape of people who you really don't know. You thought you knew everything about these seeds that you planted and grew, but their colors and vibrations are so different from the children you once knew. This is another teaching your children teach you. They are their own identity, and you have to accept that one day they will leave you. They will one day become parents too. How scary to think that everything you've done, everything you knew is now lost to you. I think my journey through motherhood is what saved me, and at the same time beckoned me to become the woman you see. A self-discovery of all the women who created and shaped me, taught me, and who loved me. I passed those roots into my children's lives, so one day they know how this tree of motherhood came to be What a truly beautiful blessing. So happy Mother's Day, sisters. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.